Hey, yo, what up, guys? Kyle here, bringing you some free picks for the games today. Getting right into the first game, we got the Bucks at the Hornets. Spread came out to 2.5. Total came out to 228.5. Bucks did win last time these teams played, and I do think it's going to go like that again. Total going over as well. First prop we have is Giannis over 25 points. He averages 28 points in the last 9 games, and he's hit this prop 8 of the last 9 times, so pretty safe prop. And then we got Diabet under 9.5 points. Just not really a good score. Not really a scoring option that the Hornets are looking to use. And Ryan Rollins versus Brandon Miller over 35.5 points. Both these players average just around sub 20. Then we got Suns at the Wizards. Spread came out to 10.5. Total 233.5. Do think the Suns are going to win this one, take the spread as well, and total to go over. First player prop we have is Dylan Brooks at 6 plus first quarter points. He's been playing really well in the first quarter. He came through us last game with the first quarter points prop, and he's going to do it again. He's averaging 8.6 points in the last 5 games, and he's hit this prop 4 of the last 5 times. Then we got Colin Gillespie at 3 plus made threes. He's hit this line 3 times in a row, averaging 8 shot attempts with 44% accuracy. And Devin Booker over 24.5 points. His line got lowered a little bit because he only got 20 points last game, but he averages 26.8 in the last 5 games, and he's hit this prop 3 of the last 5 times. Then we got Nuggets at the Heat. Spread came out to 2.5. Total came out to 244.5. I do think the Nuggets are going to take this one again, take the spread, and the total to go under. First player prop we got is Peyton Watson versus Jermaine Jarquez. Total to go over 30.5. These are 2 scorers that get around 15 to 20 points a game. Then we got Jamal Murray, 34 plus points, rebounds, and assists. He averages 26.6 points and 7.8 assists in the last 10 games. This is a prop that he could hit just off the points alone. And Nikola Jokic to get a triple-double. He has 19 so far this season. He averages a triple-double. You could get him in his sleep, so a prop you don't have to worry about too much. Then we got the Warriors at the Nets. Spread came out to 6.5, total 226.5. Now, this is a hot take game that I do have. If you want to remix it up, I don't blame you, but I am taking the Nets to win this game at home. Total to go over as well. First player prop we got is Michael Porter Jr. getting over 24.5 points. He averages 26.75 in the last 4 games, playing really well. He's hit this prop 3 of the last 4 times. Then we got Claxton at 20 plus points and rebounds. He averages 13.3 points and 8.7 rebounds in the last 10 games. He's hit this prop 8 out of the last 10 times. You could also look at him getting a double-double. And we got Jimmy Butler versus Cameron Thomas over 37.5 points. These are 2 players that could get 20 points a game, and there's consistently. So when I seen their line come out pretty low at only 37.5, I was like, that's easy money. Next game we got is Magic at the Raptors. Spread came out to 1.5, total 220.5. I do think the Raptors will take this game at home. Total to go over as well. That 220 total is pretty low for these teams, I feel like. And all the player props we got for this game are going to be head-to-heads. First one we got is Pablo Banchero and Brandon Ingram over 46.5 points. Anthony Black versus Scotty Barnes over 37.5 points. And Desmond Bain versus Emmanuel Quickley over 38.5 points. Like I said, this game, I think it's going to go over that 220 on both sides. I think this is a game we're going to see end in the 110s to 120 areas on both teams. Really good scores. These teams have been playing pretty well this season. Anthony Black, especially on the Magic side, just had a really good game. Dropped 38, 40 points. Next game we got is Knicks at the Pelicans. Spread came out to 8.5, total 247.5. Pretty high total. I do think this game is going to go under. Do think the Knicks will take this one with the spread as well. First player prop we got is Jalen Brunson, 8+ first quarter points. Just the main engine for the Knicks. Always likes to get going in the first quarter. He averages 10.2 points in the first quarter in the last 5 games. He's hit this prop 4 the last 5 times. Very consistent prop you could look at anytime the Knicks play. And then I do have them coming out the first quarter leading with more than 2.5 points. Pelicans are going to have a hard time scoring against the Knicks defense. So I also have their total team score going under 119. This line is very high considering the Pelicans only on average score 115 points a game. And against the team like the Knicks, where last time they played, they only got 93. They're going to be having a really good game if they get over 120 for sure. Next game is the Cavaliers at the Spurs. Spread is 3.5, total 243.5. I do have this game going under just because the Cavs have been really inconsistent recently, and against the team like the Spurs that are top tier, title contestants, that it's not going to be as easy as they think. And Spurs winning. First player prop we got is Stefan Castle, 25 plus points and rebounds. It says rebounds, but it's supposed to say assists. He averages 19.6 points and 7 assists in the last 10 games. Out of the last 5 games, he's hit this prop 4 times. Very good player, consistent player, always a prop you want to look at. Then we got Harrison Barnes over 10.5 points. Line's really low for him. He averages 12 points in the last 10 games. And he's hit this prop 7 times of the last 10 as well. And then we got Devin Vassell over 20.5 points. I do think even though the total is going to go over, I do think the Spurs will lead by a good bit, maybe like 20 points. So all the players you could look at on the Spurs for their lines to go over. And then we get the Hawks at the Thunder. Spread came out to a massive 17.5, total 233.5. Do have the Thunder winning this one, taking the spread and the total to go over as well. First player probably got his SGA, 40 plus points, rebounds, assists. He averages just around there, and he gets on average 31 points a game in the last 10 games. So only really needs to get a handful of rebounds and assists. Then we got Nickeil Alexander-Walker versus Jalen Williams. Money line on Jalen Williams. And SGA to get 8 plus first quarter points. Plays really well in the first quarter, similar to Jalen Brunson, main engine for the team. Likes to get going early. He averages 8.2 points in the first quarter, but it's a very consistent 8.2, hitting this prop 8 out of the last 10 games. Next game we got is the Pacers at the Rockets. Spread came out to 14.5, total 222.5. Rockets will take this one at home with the total to go under as well. Even though the total is a pretty low total, Pacers are just going to have a hard time scoring. And the Rockets, I don't think, are going to want to waste too much energy on an injured Pacers team. First player prop we got is Reed Shepherd, over 2.5 made threes. Really good three-point shooter for the Rockets, scoring 2.8 threes on average in the last 10 games. He's hit this prop 5 the last 10 times. He shoots anywhere from like 8 to 9 three-point attempts a game, 40% clip, so as long as they fall, it should be all right. Another prop we got is Aaron Neesmith with 2 plus made threes. He just came back from injury, but in the last 10 games he's played in his career, he's averaged 2.9 made threes. And the last game he just came back from injury and played, he had 3 made threes. So 2 is a pretty low line for him. Should hit. And we got Pascal Siakam versus Kevin Durant, over 48.5 points. These are both players that could easily go out there and drop 30 points. So 48.8 is really low for them at a line. That's an easy over. Next game we got is the Timberwolves at the Bulls. Spread came out to 6.5, total 243.5. Do think the Wolves are going to win this one. Total to go over as well. Bulls give up a lot of points. First player probably got is Naz Reid, over 13.5 points. He averages 14 points for the season. Also, that's his average in the last 10 games. He's hit this prop 5 of the last 10 times, but 2 of those times he missed this prop. They're only off by 1 point. And against a team like the Bulls, like I said, they give up a lot of points, so he'll be fine. Then we also got Timberwolves total team score over 124.5. Seems pretty high, but the Bulls recently have been having a lot of high point games on both sides. And we got Dante DiVincenzo with 20 plus points, rebounds, and assists. He averages just around there, hitting that prop 8 out of the last 10 games. Last game of the night we have is Mavericks at Trailblazers. Spread came out to 2.5, total 232.5. Game that could go either way as well, but I am leaning towards the Blazers to take this one at home. Total to go over as well. First off, we got our boy Donovan Clayton, who had a massive game for us last night. We said he was going to get 20 plus points and rebounds and a double-double. He ended up having a double-double by halftime and ended the game at 18 points and 18 assists. So we will be taking him to get a double-double tonight. That momentum is going to roll over. He might not have such a great game like that, but it's definitely going to be double-double. And then we also got Shannon Sharp, 30 plus points, rebounds, and assists. He averages just around that at 30.1. He's hit this prop 7 out of the last 10 games. And then we're also looking at Trailblazers total team score over 116. This line's pretty low for them. I do feel like the total is going to go over. They average 116 points scored a game this season. So really just like an above average game they need, and against a team like the Knicks, they should against the Mavericks, they should have that no problem. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, bet responsibly and gamble responsibly, and stay tuned for tomorrow's episode.